Hi, and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show. We are back here on a Monday. Show brought to you today by Boohooman. Don't forget, 10% off if you use the code AFTV10 just by watching this show. As a matter of fact, not even just by watching this show. At any time, use the code AFTV10 and you get yourself 10% off. Joined in the studio today by Yardi and by Ty.
Peace.
And guys, don't forget, get involved in the show today. We're live to the world right now. Get involved, send us in your comments. We want to hear all about it. What did you make of the game yesterday? It didn't really go how we all wanted it to go. We thought that right at the end, we'd done it, that we got that, you know, what I thought would have been a well-earned victory in the end because it was only really one team going for it. But the goal was disallowed and the game finished 1-1. And how damaging could those 2 points dropped be, especially if Liverpool weren't playing, Chelsea winning their game. I mean, listen, it was really a chance for Arsenal to close that gap up to 4 points. Liverpool would still have had a game in hand, but we'd have been able to close it up to within that distance, and we didn't do it. And how damaging, isn't it, Yardi?
Well, disappointed. Very, very disappointing because, you know, Liverpool never play, obviously. So for me, it's like, all right, that's a game in hand for them, but they don't have the points. So if we go Fulham now and win, you know, get the 3 points, it now narrows that gap down to 4. Remember we sit here last week saying, yo, like, would you take their 9 points? But we could have been sitting here saying, yo, we're 4 points behind them now. Yes, they have a game in hand, but they have to go win that. And the fact that not having the points, that's pressure on them. You know, that's a game that's going to be rescheduled sometime in the next year where it might be in between a Champions League game and another big game. So it's like they might not need that, you know. And we go out there and run out of ideas. You know what I mean? That's how I look upon it. Like we have no ideas. You know what I mean? I feel like I've seen one of the things I did say. I remember I said a couple of weeks as well. I said my concern for us is that we're conceding goals. A lot more goals than we have done in previous seasons. But I feel like it's more when we go away than at home. At home, we seem to be all right. It's when we go away, we've been conceding a lot of goals. I think I saw something that we've conceded in the last, we only kept 1 clean sheet in our last 9 games away. And I think that's the problem. So people are going to have that knowing that, yo, we can get a goal out of this team. You know, we can get a goal from Arsenal.
Kiwior for that goal, he's sleeping, isn't he?
You know what?
He's sleeping.
Yes and no, because at the same time, I look on how far he took the shot from as well.
I mean, it's a great goal.
He took it from quite. It's not like he kept running.
But he's sleeping because he let him get in behind him like that. You know what I mean? And to me, that's where he was sleeping. Jimenez gets him behind, scores a great goal. Came from nowhere. That was literally their first. Foray into our half in the game, and they didn't barely cut into our half again for the rest of the game. Just defended it, and we just couldn't break them down, like you said.
Yeah, and I've seen us come up against teams like this many times before, where they play that, you know, like low block. So it's like, what do we do? And then people will say, oh, we play for corners. We're not playing for corners. We're trying to get the ball in the box, but by doing that, it can go anywhere, and it deflected out. Fortunately, we are good from being, you know, getting it, but what happens when we don't get as more than what we need? You know what I mean? Then this is what happens. And I don't care. If we got the whole season, if come the end of the season we lift the trophy and all we scored was corners, I don't care. It's goals, it's part of the game. But it's when we don't win it, when we're not winning a game, and it's like, how we're not creating chances. Now, I've seen a couple of people say stuff, and I agree with a few of them as well, is that Partey should not be in right back. Partey, Rice and Odegaard, that's our best midfield that we have.
Who would you put right back there?
Put Timber over there.
Who left back?
We have what's his name on the bench?
Tierney.
Yeah, and even Lewis Skelly.
Lewis Skelly.
So we have 2 players that's their positions. That is their positions. We are going away to Fulham, yeah. If that's the only if even if you didn't trust Kieran because he's just come back, put Skelly there, because at the end of the day you've given him games already this season. Let's see what he has. He's in the first team. Put him there. That's his position. Put him there. And again, no disrespect to Fulham, but it's Fulham. So let's have our best midfield.
That is disrespect.
No, but let's have our best midfield.
We haven't beaten them for ages, right?
Exactly.
We only took 1 point off on them last year. They beat us at their place. When you say it's only Fulham.
Yeah, but
I mean, there was somebody else who said that.
No,
a few years
not
ago.
in that way. I don't
like
think
that fan said. Like that fan said,
What fan?
he's put the curse on us.
Put the curse on
Against
who?
Fulham.
Put the curse on who?
You heard what the fan said yesterday,
I don't
right,
care
Harry?
what he said. What do you mean?
He said that ever since you said there were nobodies, right, we ain't beating them.
Well, I'm saying it again. Well, first of all right.
Yeah.
All right, okay,
How well did that go?
Okay. All right, Robbie, that's cool. Let's address it. First of all, Fulham are not nobody's a team. I can't diss the team because they got a lot of our ex-players. Well done to Alex,
the only reason why.
to Bernd, to Emil, and they got Reece, and big up Calvin Bassey.
Now that's the only Yardy. That's the only reason he's saying all that.
I was gonna say that.
It was after the game, right?
I saw Calvin.
After the game, right? We saw Calvin Bassey come out of the game, and he went over to him, was grovelling to him. Yeah,
I didn't grovel. I didn't.
No, you're right.
No, I didn't.
Spud, man. Yeah, what? Right. So that's the only reason now he's being nice.
I didn't. No.
But before that, you was outside there
Big friend,
saying
man,
that
big
they're nobodies.
No.
Right.
No.
And that's what you
I said
continually do this thing. And this is what leads to. Like that guy said, right? Like
I don't
Harry
care
said,
what he said.
Ever since
Harry
you said that, that's what the guy said.
We don't like
Ever
Arsenal.
since he said that, we have not lost.
No, that's
We've not won a game against
Harry
Fulham.
is talking nonsense.
He's not, it's facts.
He's talking nonsense. The facts are their fans are nobodies. And yeah, I'm saying it. Because if they're celebrating that, they've got a weak lose, not the players, not the club, the fans who are celebrating. If they're celebrating a draw, I can understand if you would. If you're celebrating a draw, you've got a weak, no trophy winning mentality. Because Fulham haven't won anything, so they must have thought they won the league on Saturday. You can ask me what you like on Sunday.
When we drew against Man City, was you?
Yeah, you asked me that yesterday.
Was you celebrating?
No, I wasn't celebrating. I wasn't celebrating because we should have won.
But you was not. You was like, at least we got a draw.
No. I bigged up the players.
Did you say at least we ain't got a draw? Did you say at least we got a draw?
Yeah, but I wasn't celebrating. You've asked, I wanted us to win. I didn't celebrate. Celebrate to win. You're talking about, let's celebrate. I understand if you win, but they're so success. They're so, be careful what I say. They're so starved of success.
Well, you say they're so sexy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Fulham fans are so sexy. What's going on?
Well, listen, I'm sure they've got women that are, but that's another subject. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're starved of success. That's why. Because what are you celebrating for? You would have thought they won the game.
That doesn't make them nobodies.
No, it makes their fans have a non-winning mentality. They've been so starved of success.
The reality
they don't
of
know
it
what
is,
it's like to win a trophy.
The reality of it is, right, Fulham are not as big a club as Arsenal.
That's right.
Fulham are not as successful as Arsenal.
I'm not dissing the club.
And you heard what Harry said yesterday.
I don't care what Harry said. Harry's from the radio station that don't like us.
Maybe
so why
you
would I care about what Harry said?
Maybe you don't care, but I do. Harry's a nice guy. What Harry said
I'm not saying he's not, but what he's talking doesn't make no sense.
Harry said, basically, right, is that Fulham are not stupid. They know they're coming up against a real top team. Enough. So that's why they changed their tactics up and they set out to frustrate and they succeeded.
No, and I also say...
That's why they were celebrating it. In the grand scheme of things...
No, their fans are celebrating the
Them drawing against Arsenal is a good result for them.
A good result. But is that something that you should celebrate?
Well, why not if you're Fulham fan?
Well, then that means you've got nothing to celebrate then, innit? Why do you celebrate... finding newspaper on the floor then, innit?
But what? Alright, just apologise to them.
Apologise to? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Fulham fans, that you feel that you have to celebrate a draw.
Brother
I'm
Seamus.
sorry that some of your fans are nobodies.
Apologise to them.
Apologise for some of your fans being nobodies.
No, apologise so we can get back to winning.
No. I didn't curse it. I never cursed it.
Brother Seamus says Looney Tie needs to apologise to us and Fulham.
Listen, first of all, don't call me a loony. Don't call me a loony, because you're the only one in the cartoon. So don't call me a loony, all right? Don't call me a loony. And first of all, I apologise for their fans being nobodies. Yeah, I'll apologise for that.
Jakob says we don't have pressure. You have more pressure.
Who?
Jakob.
Who does Jakob support?
Fulham.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, of course, because there's no pressure, because you don't do anything. So why is there pressure? We wanted to win. We weren't happy. The thing about it is that when you look at it, all of us, this is the contrast, Robbie Yardy. You look at that, none of us, even though we got a point, none of us were happy, but Fulham were happy. Because we didn't win.
I heard you weren't blaming the ref this time.
The ref is not good enough as usual, man.
But I heard you was blaming the win.
Yeah, funny, Yardy. I heard there was wind in your concert.
I heard, I heard.
Oh, sorry, your show.
I heard that somebody
You think you're funny?
You said it's because of the wind why that.
You think you're funny? This is not your show now. We don't have to laugh.
Saying, that's what I heard. That's what
I heard. Scouser A says Ty was celebrating a draw against Fulham.
No, what?
I'm sorry, against City.
No, I was celebrating a draw against Man City. I bigged up the players. I didn't celebrate. So don't try and talk no nonsense. I didn't
A lot of
celebrate
fans here not very happy with what you're saying.
I don't care. And also,
Yaka, by the way, says he's a Liverpool fan.
Oh, okay. So then what are you talking about then?
So he said no pressure.
They say apologize.
No pressure on who? Liverpool or us?
On Liverpool, he says.
Yeah.
Okay, then so if there's no pressure on Liverpool, that's cool. Then there's no pressure on us as well. That's all right then.
Of course there's
no pressure. Because there's no pressure on Liverpool. Because Liverpool at the top.
Broke Hamza says Fulham don't celebrate. Was celebrating a draw because they're not aiming to win the league tie.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You celebrate when you win a game, not when you draw a game. Because that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make no sense. I understand if you win, you celebrate. But you don't celebrate a draw unless you win a trophy or you do something significant. But Fulham didn't win a trophy on Sunday, as far as I know.
You're so I don't know what the word is. You're so disingenuous. I mean, like,
I like that.
Sometimes give people credit.
I gave Burn, Alex, Emil, and Reece credit, even though Reece couldn't play. That's it. What do you want me to do? Give people, fans, you're celebrating. They should be saying, "Oh no, we didn't beat Arsenal. We should be upset." They were happy. If they're oh my god, if they're that happy, oh my gosh, man.
Of course, I'm happy. They get a point against Arsenal. They're celebrating.
When's the last time Fulham won a trophy? Can you find out?
Does it matter?
It does matter because obviously they don't always like to celebrate trophy wins.
So no one who's won a trophy can talk.
No, I'm not saying that, Robbie.
So that means when we play...
I'm not saying that,
We
Robbie.
play Chelsea, we can't talk to them because they've won the Champions League. We haven't.
No, we've got an invincible team, so then move Chelsea to one side. What I'm saying is that you celebrate if it's something of magnitude.
But you have to understand,
I understand
Fulham is not a team.
Nothing.
Fulham is not a team that's competing for the league.
I understand their
but
fans
they are
successful.
competing in the league where they're looking at teams like Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool,
Let's
Chelsea.
hope they beat Liverpool.
Maybe not Man United. Maybe not them. But they're looking at Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City and Liverpool. And if they get even a point off of them, to them that's achievement for them.
Yeah.
That's
He-Man says here.
He-Man, Master of the Universe.
He says, Ty, maybe not this year, but in years gone by, if Arsenal drew against Manchester City, it would be like you guys would be over the moon. And that is true.
No.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. No. Unless we score
in years gone by.
We score in the last minute and we achieve something. If not, no. You're talking about a draw of Man City. Man City used to be in League 2, which they're going to probably be in again when they get found guilty. Oh, no. I don't want to hear that. And the thing is, John, you're saying that. Ask Robbie. I thought they'd won the FA Cup. Because I said, what's going on? Did I miss something? The way they were saying, come on you. They drew, they didn't win. If they won the game, fair enough. Come on you whites. They were oh my. But they were
can't they say that?
But they're celebrating.
Can't they say they can't get behind the team?
Didn't they just win their last game as well? So they haven't. It doesn't. Yeah, Brighton.
That's a hard game.
We didn't beat Brighton. We didn't beat Brighton.
We went down to 10
It doesn't matter. We didn't beat Brighton.
Yeah, we went down to 10 men.
But we didn't beat Brighton.
But we went down to 10 men.
It doesn't matter. We haven't
beat them.
We went down to 10 men. We haven't beat them.
Yeah, we went down to 10 men. We went down to 10 men.
They beat Brighton. They beat Brighton.
They celebrate that then.
Yeah, but they did.
Celebrate it. No,
and then after that, they have a home game against one of the teams that are going for the title.
Do you know what?
One of the big six, and they got a point.
Do you know what?
They celebrate.
Do you know what I say? I say to Alex, to Bernd, to Emil, and to Calvin and to Reece. I really hope they win.
Why
something.
Calvin in there? He's not an ex-Arsenal player.
You know, Calvin is a super eagle.
Rowan says Ty needs to show respect to opposing fans. He's a miserable young man.
Yeah. No, listen. I wish I was that young. No, I'm not miserable at all. I'm just telling the truth.
MD Dye says Ty is the embodiment of football tribalism.
Yeah.
There's Arsenal and nothing else.
Yeah, that's right.
That's like Juventus fans forbidding Arsenal fans from banter because they don't win a Champions League.
Yeah, well, Juventus didn't go unbeaten, did they? So they didn't go unbeaten in the Premier League, did they? So okay.
Hey, just a point on Smith Rowe, yeah.
Emil,
I feel like him never want to play.
He was very quiet in the game.
I didn't even once. I was watching it and I didn't even hear the commentator mention his name.
But you know what it is, right? Is the way they played this, they didn't suit him because basically they just had everybody beyond the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
They didn't attack, did they?
Yeah.
But the one attack scored and that was it for the rest of the game. I mean,
we should never.
Martinelli, we've got to learn to stay on side with that. I mean, when I watched it back, man, I mean, we could have got the winner. We strayed offside. I mean, it's criminal.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like even when I think back of it, is like you see. when I said to you about Partey and Odegaard and Rice, it's like, even at some point then, try that, move Partey into the midfield. You understand? With Rice and Odegaard, and make the substitution of swapping maybe who else was on? Who for bring on
Michail?
No, yeah. No, Jorginho. So take off Jorginho
yeah.
and bring on Skelly or Tierney, and then play them in their positions and put Partey in the midfield. Because one thing that we realize is, see, the games before where we see like Saka and Odegaard linking up and having this great bit of play, Timber's involved in it because he's on that side as well. So as I'm saying, there's things that we changed around that didn't suit us in that game. And it looked like one of those games where we were getting frustrated again. Obviously, we've been unfortunate with the injuries this season. It's been crazy.
We have been unfortunate.
Especially in defense. Yeah. It's like every game we're missing. We're literally down to the bare bones right now.
I saw no Calafiori, no Gabriel.
No Zinchenko.
No Zinchenko.
So it's like,
what's up with these injuries, man?
And no Takehiro as well.
Yeah, and of course, no Ben White.
So it's like, but we know Ben White was gone, but it's like the Calafiori one and the Gabriel one. I didn't know it was that serious when he came off. Like I thought, they're just resting for that game. Yeah. He'll be back. You know?
Hopefully they're back.
A couple more super chats here. This one comes from Davey101. He says, Day 74 waiting for Ty's OnlyFans. Ty looking stylish.
Thank you. I don't listen. I don't know about any old. There's no OnlyFans here. There's only nobodies.
No, stop. Listen.
There's only nobodies. Fulham fans celebrating, not beating us.
You know, say it's not a business, man. Listen to me,
I'm not business, man.
You don't have. What do you think OnlyFans is? You can do whatever you want on there. You can literally just sit there and talk. Don't block the blessings. We can set up an account and charge people a monthly subscription.
Charge people?
Yeah.
Okay then.
And we do it.
Charge the Fulham fans for not winning nothing.
If them pay for watch you, and all you have to do is turn on your camera for 10 minutes and just talk to the camera and turn it back off.
Idris K says they can celebrate all they want, Uncle Ty. Please stop being so salty and let's focus on our players.
No. I do focus on our team, but I'm sorry. That is a loser. That is a small-minded, losing, no trophy, unfortunately, mentality. You cannot
big up
Fulham,
man. Big up Fulham, man.
Listen, big up the club and big up the players. Because like I said, so I'm not dissing the club. And if I diss the club, I'm sorry. I'm dissing the fans.
They did more than what Man United did against us.
If I diss the club, then I'm sorry. But
Brother Seamus says, Ty's like the Donald Trump of football.
No, don't call me that.
Never wrong or apologise.
Don't call me. Listen, don't ever insult me and call me that.
Well, he's the president of the United States of America.
I don't care who he is. Don't insult me and call me that, okay? Don't insult me and call me that. Do not insult me.
He's the president.
I don't care who he is.
When you say Mr. President?
Yeah.
I say
Mr. President?
Listen, I say Mr. something, which I can't say on there. That's what I'll say. But Robbie, what I will say is that you say about Harry, I'm sure Harry's a nice guy, but I'm sorry. I cannot listen to what he's saying because he's on a radio station that's called I don't like Arsenal. So I cannot listen to anything he's got to call it that.
It's called TalkSport. It's not.
Yeah, well, obviously other radio stations available. Sorry,
it just depends on who's on the host.
You don't like Arsenal?
Big up Invincible.
You don't like Arsenal?
I don't like the station.
No.
I love Martin and I love Invincible, but I don't like the station because the station should be called We Don't Like Arsenal. Just call it that and be honest, isn't it?
It just depends on which host they have on at the time. It just depends on the host.
They always listen. If you say that you don't like Arsenal, they will love you. If you say you love Arsenal, they're trying to cut you off. Unless your name is Don Robbie, who owns them, who finished Simon Jordan and finished Adrian Durham and finished anyone that's on there.
Do you think Arsenal can still win the league?
We still can, but not like this. Like not carrying on playing like that. You know what I mean? The thing about it is you have your play. I get it. Play, like I said, play your players in their positions now. Play what works. Stop trying to find something that's gonna fit because if you don't trust these players, then don't even have them. Like, what's the point of even bringing them along then? You understand? Just to sit on the bench. Like, even this is go back to the whole Sterling thing. What's wrong with Sterling?
To Raheem, that's a good point.
What's happened to him? Like, all of a sudden he can't even get a substitution because Jesus ain't coming on and doing anything special. Do you understand? Like, we're sitting around.
Jesus,
right now.
Terrible.
And don't get me wrong.
Did you see that? Like when he went to reach for the ball and he just stopped.
And he stopped. The ball is there, and all you have to do is just kick it. Just he could have even tapped it to either side.
He's come back from injury, so.
What? Look how long him come back.
No, but he's hesitant, isn't he?
No.
What? Come back from what injury? He's been back ages.
Listen,
Yeah, but he's hesitancy.
Listen.
And they don't play then.
Listen.
Listen.
For me, we need something more. No, this cannot carry on no more. And if we're going in, listen, Everton at home, you know, we probably say it's going to be a win. You know what I mean?
Hopefully.
But you cannot put anything past in the season right now. Like anything can happen. We have to win.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Every game is a have to win game. That game was a have to win game.
Anything can
Especially
happen.
with Chelsea winning as well. It's like you're looking around now, Man City dropping points.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on? You know, like the one season where we.
It's a long way to go.
Yeah,
There's a long way to go.
Kelechi Seeker says, Ty, rank these people as the worst, from the worst to the first. Mope, Joey Barton, Emma Hayes, Allardyce, Mourinho, Van Nistelrooy and Troy Deeney.
Oh, well, Troy Deeney would be at the bottom because he's not as bad as them. The top would be, you got to name the players again, name the people again.
Emma Hayes.
Emma Hayes, yeah.
Barton.
Joey Barton. Yeah, who else?
I don't know. Troy Deeney.
Troy Deeney would be at the bottom because he's not as bad as I think. Probably top would be Emma Hayes because of what she did. Second would be Joey Barton. Third would be Neil Maupay. Emma Hayes is an absolute disgrace.
LeBron James says, Trump is the governor. No lies, just a proper man. And if you don't like him, Ty, you ain't a bit of me.
I don't like him at all, okay? I don't like him at all. Trump is something that I cannot say on air. And it's not nice. And it's something that, anyway, I'll leave it there. So, I'm sorry, I can't agree.
You think we can still win it?
We don't get political. Of course we can win.
Listen, with every draw like that, it's slipping away.
Nah,
we've got to get our act together. We've got to get our act together. Listen, we lost at Fulham last year. It's a difficult place to go to. It's not a given you're going to go there and win it. They were very, very negative, Fulham. They put everybody behind the ball, made it difficult. It can happen throughout a season, but the problem is we haven't got hardly any margin for error whatsoever. So it's 2 points dropped, and it makes it more difficult for us. Liverpool must be laughing. They played this weekend and they're sitting there and they're still.
Well, I don't know if they're laughing. I think we can win it.
Dabby One says Tyrone, Ty deluded. He's
don't call me.
Our
don't call me. No, listen. Don't call me deluded, all right? Because you're not Allah God and you're not my parents. So don't call me deluded. Don't insult me, okay? When you come on Super Chat, say something clever or don't say nothing at all. Just keep quiet.
I'm not gonna ask him if you think we can win it.
No, of course we can. Of course we can win it.
You know,
of course we can. I'm very confident because this is gonna happen.
Very confident.
Very confident.
You don't mean that.
I do mean that.
You don't mean that.
I do. But that's what you said last week, isn't it?
How can you be very confident when we're?
Because I know what the team can do.
Yeah, but when you look at us, even back to what I'm saying, we're like,
we've been
jokes aside, like we are relying on corners to score our goals.
No, we're not.
What?
No, we're not.
Where we get goals from?
No, we're not. It's just set pieces happens, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying majority. I don't care. Goals are goals. If we win the game, great. We score 100 for the season. Listen, I don't care. If Gabriel and Saliba get golden boot, amen. But we have players on that field that we have seen over the years do magic on that pitch. We need them. No, but we need them to be doing it.
They will do it. They will do it again. And we weren't lucky.
We need this. We need it back. Like, we need to put in some good performances over the next couple of days. Get the results in. I think the team will leave there feeling disappointed, obviously. They're going to feel disappointed.
I saw Gabe and
Trossard and Martinelli, like, they both of them are a bit of like, up and down, hit and miss now these days. Like one game they'll be brilliant, next game is like, what's going on here? It's like both of them are not in form. That's the thing. Both of them are not in form. And it's almost like Arteta's like throwing the dice and seeing which one's gonna work this game or you didn't work. Then throw Martin in the next game or you didn't work. And he keeps going back and forth with them.
Back and forth cameo, well done. No,
Mr. Potato says, Ty, you need to loosen your hat and give your head a wobble. You're a very arrogant fan.
No. I'll wobble on you. I'll wobble in your face. I'll wobble my head on your face.
Always looking down on the smaller clubs.
You're damn right. You're damn right. Are you one from the smaller club? I'll look down on you as well. That's right. Because if you're small, don't talk, innit? Keep quiet. And I mean my forehead. Like I said, you said say what. Look at Robbie posing. Say anything can happen. Wycliffe. What is his name? Berbatov. Berbatov said that. We're like Stoke City. Don't insult Berbatov. That's just like saying Alex Ferguson won all those trophies fairly. That's like calling him a non-cheat.
Yeah, no, but
how dare you? Don't try to insult us.
It's the worst Stoke City thing.
Don't try to diss us.
It's whatever. Like I said, it's whatever.
The only thing
whatever
we've
they want
got in in common with Stoke City is the set pieces, nothing else.
But not really. Like, it's not even that. It's that they're just using it.
They're trying to diss us.
It's a banter thing. So right now, the media's having a field day with it. That's all it is.
Berbatov doesn't get to banter us. Okay, banter us. When you can lick Dennis Bergkamp's boots in football, which you couldn't, then you talk. You're talking about that's like Berbatov saying Berbatov is better than Dennis.
I bet Man United they wish them scored 2 set pieces.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, you know what? Let's you know, because it was a damaging.
I don't know if it's damaging. The way
only time will tell how damaging. But listen, it's 2 points dropped.
It's unlucky, but listen, we deserve.
Some of the other games this week, Manchester United losing at home to Forest
for the first time since 1994. Even though 1994 Forest were 2-0 up last season, my namesake scored. And they lost 3-2, so 9-4 is won.
Yeah. And Tottenham losing as well. 2-0 up.
I can't
and they lost 4-2.
I can't believe it. But then I'm hearing
4-3, sorry.
Yeah, 4-3.
Yeah, 4-3, that's right. I can't believe it, Robbie. I mean, you know, when...
You're hearing what?
Sorry?
You said you were hearing?
Oh, yeah, no, when you drive it back, we was talking about it. And the thing, I know, and I'm hearing about some of the Tottenham fans saying they want to get rid of Postecoglou. And from the outside, I say, I don't know why they're complaining. Because if I remember quite rightly...
You don't know why they're complaining?
No, hear me out, because I said it to you.
You don't know why they're complaining?
Yeah, because remember I said it to you yesterday on the way home. The fact is, they were saying, some of them, if I could be wrong, were saying, I could be wrong, I could be right. I know that's a song, I don't know who that's by. But anyway, they were saying, I don't know who that's by. They were saying that they want exciting football. So they're getting exciting football then. That's what they said.
They didn't mean it like that. Like every week they're getting pumped.
But be careful what you wish for. Because they were saying, oh no, what's his name? Conte is too negative. It's not exciting. It's not fun. It's fun going to watch Tottenham now because you don't know what you're going to get.
That's true.
Isn't it? It's like, what is that? What is that thing? Forrest Gump. Obviously, our films available starring Forrest Gump, starring Tom Hanks and Cuba, the legend Cuba Gooding Jr. Life is Tottenham is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, isn't it? So that's what they're getting now.
The box normally tells you what it is.
Life is like a box
depends on who you buy your box from, but most of them boxes, them tell you the name of the chocolate before you buy it. Yeah. Tottenham rub off for them one. So yeah, man, just pick a chocolate. So you might get a 4-0, you might get a 4-0 victory, or you might get a 4-0 beating. That's what they said. But it's true. But I cannot believe. I thought they were going to beat Chelsea. Yeah, especially when 2 goals up quick. I was like, whoa.
Sure. When you talk about Stoke, maybe they should try being Stoke.
Yeah.
Then they wouldn't concede as many goals.
But Stoke got relegated, didn't they?
Well, Tottenham, the way they're going, they get relegated as well. 15 games, 7 defeats.
Wow.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. You know, I think it's about time we got into our Boohooman and Ediyaat of the week as we're talking about those two. Who's your Boohooman of the week?
Boohooman of the week, as we've been talking, we're going to get to Nottingham Forest. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, give it to them, man, you know.
No, our women for beating Aston Villa 4-0.
You can do if you want, but I give it to Nottingham Forest. They, you know,
first win at Old Trafford for 30 years.
Go up there and
1994.
You know, Amarin Ball, they said, you know, Amarin Aura. You know, now they realize that it's not the manager that was the problem, but it was Ten Hag that was the problem before, apparently. But now, nothing's changed. Nothing hasn't changed. Back to back.
But he's early though, isn't it? For him anyway.
Early?
For Amarin.
Yeah, but they thought he was going to come in and he was going to go.
Oh, very good.
Amarin
out. Let's see what happens in it. But yeah, like, you know, Forest went to Old Trafford and they do what they need to do. So you are Boohoo Man of the Week.
Ediyaat of the Week.
Emma Hayes.
There's so many. You know who else could I get Boohoo of the Week? Liverpool.
For not playing?
For not playing but still winning. Imagine that.
Nah.
Of course. They didn't play and they could have got. They're still laughing like everybody.
Nah,
apart from Chelsea.
They are laughing.
Of course.
They're not laughing.
They saw City draw and they're laughing. They see then us draw, they're laughing. Only Chelsea kind of made them feel, we have to keep an eye on Chelsea.
Good weekend for them.
Come on, man. And they didn't even kick the ball.
They're not laughing. Because if they lose to Everton, they won't be laughing.
If. That's everything's if then.
Well then, but still, I don't think they're laughing.
All right. And if them win, then them laughing
and if they win, yeah, they're laughing if they win.
Ediyaat of the Week is a combination. We have a combination, right? We have Ange.
What, from EastEnders?
Oh my.
And who are the other one? Pep? Is it Pep and Ange we have?
I don't know.
Pep and Ange, right?
Pep.
No, who else would they have? We had Ange and
Idiot of the week.
Other subs are
Yeah.
available.
Idiot of the week is
Was-
Big Ange.
Yes.
And also, Manchester United.
Yeah,
No,
Manchester
actually,
United.
specifically, Andre Onana.
Yeah. That's it.
Idiot.
Onana, that's the one, Onana.
The guy's
What was you
wasting
doing?
his own time.
No, what were you doing? You're losing and you get the ball, throw it in the next half, then the man tell you bring it back, you pick it up, you throw it again, you pick it up, you throw it again. Whose
I've
time
never
is you
seen something as
wasting?
dumb as that.
Whose time is you wasting? You're wasting your own time. Yeah? You know who else could have get a idiot a week? Did you see the video of Pep though when
Oh, yeah.
when the play was somebody must have said to him, because you lost, and Pep get mad. Pep like him want to literally get physical with the guy on the streets.
Oh, is it? No, I
Yeah,
never saw
man.
that. Oh, okay.
But those two are idiot of the week, man. Yeah.
Boy.
Well, who is it though?
Both of
Both of them.
Oh, both? Oh,
Yeah.
so you can have both.
Ange
Both of them are idiot.
and Onana.
Onana,
Did
definitely.
you even see the goal? You see the goal, even one of the goal, them like him
Crazy.
just watch.
he
He's
just
in
went
the middle
straight
of
at
the
him
goal.
and just let it through his legs.
Yeah. I
Rubbish.
think I think it.
This is a guy that was saying better than Ray. You're
took
mad.
a swerve.
Yeah,
they were saying he
before
took
they played
swerve,
us,
didn't it?
before they played us,
Yeah.
everybody was like picking Onana over Ray, Onana over
Yeah.
Ray. He's the best keeper in the league right now. Yeah, all right, cheers.
All right, let's take some more super chats here. Kaiser Franz says, hi Ty, please look at Ingrid Landmark Tranderwood and Julia Simon. They are big rivals from other countries. It's in biathlon,
What?
but also outside becoming the best. Outside, they're the best friends. I love them so much. That's from
Really?
Biathlon Ty.
I'm sorry, but what's biathlon got to do with football? No disrespect.
Yusuf Ali says, I love Ty. Can I adopt him?
I love you. Well, listen, I'm not a pet, mate.
Yes, you can.
I'm not a pet. No, what do
Yeah.
you mean? Yes, you can. Well, a tribe called Quest. Can I kick it? No.
Yes,
I'm not,
you can.
I'm not a pet. Luckily,
can adopt
listen,
him.
there's nothing wrong with.
Meet
Listen,
us up after the show. Give
No,
you
no,
details.
listen,
I'm
first
going
of
to
all,
collect
Mr.
it
Porto
from.
says Ty was threatening to headbutt me earlier, Robbie.
you're damn right. You're damn
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Who is that?
I'm threatened to headbutt because
no.
he said about
Wobble
I
his
should
head on his
wobble
head.
my head. Yeah, you're right. Verbally,
oh.
I headbutt you verbally, you'll be knocked out.
No, but you
for
said
weeks.
you're gonna put your head.
Yeah, no, verbally.
Oh, my days.
Tell Troy Deeney I headbutted him and he's still knocked out in verbally. But anyway, so yeah. But yeah, no, let's
try
talk.
try hold you now. God go with you.
When
try get hold of you.
Take a hold of you.
You.
Verbally. Listen.
Whenever I
you
get-
can let him come verbally.
Yeah.
When I'm asleep,
my money
I'll
be
still
on.
finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my money will be on me.
What have you
Ain't got
guys,
no bet.
first of all, before I get into this next subject, right, let me just say big get well soon going out to Michail Antonio.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Terrible accident he had over the weekend.
Yeah.
Broken his leg.
Yeah.
Really
luckily he's
banged
all
up. If you saw the car, you would have thought to yourself, how could anybody possibly come out of that? I mean, it's really sad news, wasn't it, Yachty?
Yeah. We'll see. What is it? Friday, isn't it? Friday.
Saturday.
No, Saturday
Saturday.
happened. And same thing when I saw the car. I was, my friend showed me because I was driving. He showed me. Said, look at it. I said, yo, like them cut him out of it.
Yeah. Cut out.
Like it must have because. Like,
Yeah, he was cut out.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, like they rushed him to hospital, and obviously throughout the night you hear in the news is stable now and stuff like that, and then you're hearing it's a lower limb surgery they had to do, which obviously is leg.
Fractured leg.
Yeah, so it's like,
Terrible.
and then now it's like reports the recovery is gonna be a year, but
Yeah,
I personally think, you know, like obviously speedy recovery and everything, and if he
Absolutely,
can come
100%.
back and, you know, but by the time he comes back, he's gonna be like 35.
Listen,
Really
you know what I
sad.
mean?
But
If he comes back.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's a
saying.
sad
It's
thing.
like, so it's almost like that's a career. His
Sad.
career could be ended right there now. So, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, really
I
sad.
think, sorry, I think,
That's
like as well, I think it's very important. I don't know. I'm not saying that he has or hasn't, but I feel like players out there as well, man, are even from young. When you get into this sport, you need to think about these things could happen. And maybe think about your insurance schemes and stuff like
Well,
that.
I'm sure he
Insurance
must-
setup,
I'm sure
stuff
he's-
like
I'm sure
that.
he
Yeah,
he must be
man.
short. But then, sorry, go on.
Your whole career could just be gone like that.
No, that's a good point.
man.
But I think I agree with what Robbie said on another show. I don't think Michail needs to think about football. He just needs to think about getting himself well.
Yeah.
Forget about football for now. Just thinking about getting himself well. And I'm sure, you know, with the love of all his lovely family, he will. You know, just think about getting himself well, and then football. As long as he's well physically, then everything else will fit into place.
And West Ham playing tonight, right?
Yes, Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I wonder if they're going to win tonight.
El Sakiko.
Yeah, well, I
Right.
don't know about that.
By the way, have we got any waters on set? Throat's getting dry, man. But El Sakiko.
Well, I don't know. I think that's a bit disappointing because I'm sure soon Ten Hag will be on.
Whoever loses that game is probably going to get sacked.
Well, I think that's
why they call it El Sakiko.
Yeah,
listen, man. We'll have some decent players in their team, you know.
That's a bit disrespectful. I mean, when Ferguson played Mourinho, they didn't call it El Cheeto, did they? So, you know, yeah, it's true. I don't know about that.
El Cheeto.
You know what I mean? So,
also, talking of that, what do you make of the news that David Coote, the Premier League referee, has been sacked?
Yeah, well, obviously, if they kept him, then you know he must have been threatening their secret. But like I told you when we first heard the news about everything, David, set up a YouTube channel. Do it.
What?
And start talking. Start exposing them. I say snitch. Like I said, it's not snitching. I'm just saying, you know, speak your truth, man. Expose these cheats that have been cheating in the league with you. And let's get the whole refereeing change around, man. I'm tired of it now, man.
Well, one thing I would say is that, listen, I do hear that. Robbie said what Paul Merson said. Look after him. The thing about that, listen, it's sad and all that, but also, we mustn't forget, he done something wrong. So, when you say look after him, he was in a privileged position and he mucked it up. But like you said, I want to know more. And also...
Well, know him suck, he might be available to come on show.
But also...
we can't get him on the show. We can't get him on the show, you know. Let's try. David, we're not going to pressure you, don't worry. Like, Ty's cool, like, don't worry about Ty.
So is Robbie.
He just wants to have a conversation with you about he just wants to know where's the card. That's all he wants to know.
I want to know where the rest of the cheats are. I want to know where I want him to blow the lid up. But also, Paul was saying that look after him, but he has done something wrong, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So what the hell? So because Paul was saying, look after him, like he ain't done anything wrong.
Yeah, well, listen, he's done something terribly wrong.
Absolutely.
And the reason why they say look after him is because, you know, people mentally can go and do some stupid things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But also, he was in a privileged position as well. And
but we all make mistakes, Ty.
We all make mistakes. And
those were some huge ones.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Those were some huge ones that's cost him his career.
Yeah.
Mr. Porter says, Papa Smurf calling me out. I'm trembling with fear.
Yeah. Can you spell fair? Can you spell fair?
Call your Papa Smurf. Well,
Papa Smurf is a legend.
He wrote it. He wrote it. So he must get
no, Papa Smurf can knock you out. That's for sure. Papa Smurf can knock you out.
Ooh.
So don't worry about that. Listen, I'm proud to be called Papa Smurf because Papa Smurf is a legend and you're not.
Bad man
side. I'm not bad man at all. So don't try to diss me.
You want to what I was really firstly? I don't know if it's the rubbish you're talking. I'm sorry, the stuff that you're talking.
Yeah, you're funny, innit?
You want one?
Please. Let me take one. Pass the bucket.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm not sure if it is the foolishness you're chatting. First of all, dissing Fulham fans. Now, you know, I mean.
Oh, dissing who?
The Fulham fans, you would diss earlier.
Yeah, I was saying that you can't be celebrating a draw. That's what I'm saying. No,
if I ever see you celebrate a draw again, because you have celebrated draws.
Tell me when. Tell me when. Human League. Tell me when.
Yeah.
When? Tell me when.
When you say stuff like, we didn't lose them.
Yeah,
they couldn't beat us. They couldn't beat us.
He doesn't mean celebrate.
There you go.
He doesn't mean celebrate.
It is.
He doesn't celebrate.
Because you're saying they didn't.
With Chelsea, I didn't celebrate.
No,
I want us to win.
But you said they didn't beat us though.
Yeah, they didn't beat us.
At least they didn't beat us.
Yeah.
At least we didn't lose. So it's not a celebration.
Last year, right?
It's like a small celebration.
When we played against Chelsea and Declan Rice, we were 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Declan Rice scored that equaliser. You just stood there like this.
No, I celebrated the goal. But I wasn't happy that we didn't win. But I wasn't happy we didn't win because we
even though we were 2-0 down, you were happy with that point.
I was happy with the point, but I didn't celebrate.
It's so easy to find the evidence because all you have to go to the fan cams and find his fan cams and he'll be saying something. They thought they were going to beat us and they didn't beat us. Hold that, Chelsea.
Anyway, serious question from another person in the chat. Kwame.
I didn't wet myself.
Kwame says he wet himself.
I didn't wet myself.
Kwame says,
I'll try it.
Kwame says, Robbie, do we need to sign a striker in January?
Yes.
Ty, need striker?
Yes.
No.
Huh?
We don't.
Why?
We definitely do. Of course we do. But are we going to be able to find one that's available?
Yeah, man. Well, we have Jesus, who I'm sure some clubs might be interested in.
Well, you get rid of Gabriel.
What am I doing right now? I'm not contribute to nothing.
There's still a long way to go this season.
Yeah, but we need it now. We need it now. Like
we could sell Jesus, Ty, and get. Say we sold Jesus, And then we use that to get Isak.
Yeah.
Or Gorkarez. Would you do that?
No, I'd want to add to him. There's no selling.
Yeah, man.
No, but the only way you say you could do it is you'd have to sell Jesus, raise some funds, raise 40 million for that, add another 60 odd, and you can get Isak.
End of the season. Don't do it now. Can't do that in January.
Why?
Because I don't.
If you could get the player, why not?
No, I don't know.
Why?
I think you do that in the season. Because end of the season, you give him a pre-season. Because if you bring Isak in now, he's going to be under so much pressure to deliver. And that's unfair.
No, but he would be already playing games.
He would have had a pre-season at Newcastle.
Yeah, that's the pre-season.
And God forbid in football terms, he doesn't. Then people are going to say, why did we sign him for?
Well, at the moment, Jesus is not delivering. So
he's not delivering, but he still can. There's a long way to go.
Yeah, he can, but at the moment he's not. Like, I feel like that's what it is that we're getting frustrated with the fact that Kai, at the moment, how we're playing is not suiting Havertz right now. Havertz is getting literally not involved in the game at the moment. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, all right, he had the header back for the goal. But what I'm trying to say is, like, other than that, it's like he's not really, like, he's not getting the chances like he was before. So it's, what do we do now? We need somebody who is going to make themselves available or create their own chances. Because sometimes when Kai has the ball, I don't feel like he creates enough for himself anyway. He has to rely on somebody.
He's not an out-and-out striker.
Yeah, he has to rely on somebody else creating the chance for him, and then he gets in a position to deliver. Where we need a striker now that even if he has the ball and his back, he has one defender on him, he can turn and beat that defender.
Instinctive guy.
Yeah, and that's what we need. Like what we saw Isaac do against Liverpool. That's literally what he did.
Who?
Isaac. He was literally, he got the ball, he turned and striked it. Like
Kaiser Friend says, Ty says, I want to say one more thing. It's disgusting how you talk about Emma Hayes every week.
You're damn right, because she's disgusting.
He says she's a great woman,
No, she's not a great woman. No, she's not a great woman. Don't say that rubbish.
Be a feminist, thank you.
No, you could say whether she's not a great woman. Because if she's a great woman, she wouldn't shove a man and then try to blame me on male aggression. She's not a great woman. She's not a great woman. She's a disgusting woman and a disgusting role model for young girls growing up. What are you talking about? Don't tell me that nonsense. And it's great that
role
this
model.
She's not a great role model. She's not a great role model. No, she's not a great role model.
What I like about her, she's a winner. She's one of the best female managers we've seen in this country ever.
Is she?
Right? Look how many titles she's won. She's a brilliant manager now. She's gone over to the States and she's doing it still for the United States. Pressurised job. She's doing it for the best.
What's she done?
She
won the Olympics. Emily won the Olympics.
She won the Olympics. They're the best female team in the world. She is doing an incredible job.
Jonas. So what about shoving Jonas?
I would have her managing the Arsenal women's team.
What about her
all
shoving?
day long? Would you?
Okay, no, I wouldn't. You're damn right, I wouldn't.
You're lying.
What about, so Robbie, so okay.
And you're lying.
Okay, so then, okay, Robbie, fair enough.
And that thing with Jonas was in the heat of the battle. And listen, in the heat of the battle.
So you can shove people. You can so have to shove people.
She shoved her. She's disgusted. Of course, she shoved her.
So why didn't she not apologise then? If she's such a great manager, why didn't she apologise? Because if she'd apologise now, it'd be over. She didn't apologise.
AKZ says Emma is a mother, Ty. Have some class.
I don't care. Well, if she's a mother, then she should say, I don't want you, my children to like that. Then
this is Saka push somebody the other day.
Yeah.
Who?
Saka.
Yeah. Who? In the game.
In the game.
Okay,
he pushed somebody in the Man United game.
So is he disgusting?
Okay.
Is he disgusting?
So wait. Let me answer.
Is he disgusting?
No, but let me answer, Robbie. Let me answer Yardi. So, but as far as I know, Bukai's a player. Emma's not a player. She's a manager.
Yeah.
So why is she on the pitch then?
No, but who did she shove?
She shoved Jonas.
Who is a manager?
The game. No, but
manager.
All right. I've got another one for you. When Arsene Wenger shoved Mourinho.
That's a great
Is he disgusting? Is he disgusting?
Mourinho disgusting.
You remember that, innit?
Yeah. So what happened? What happened?
Yeah.
That was great.
Answer that. Let me just put the laptop there.
That was great.
When he shoved Mourinho.
Why did he shove him?
Is he disgusting?
Why did he shove him?
Is he disgusting?
Why did he shove him?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He shoved him.
Why?
Is he disgusting?
Why did he shove him?
Is he disgusting?
Okay, then. So let me answer this.
No, you can see. You see.
That's right. Because if you remember Robbie, I know all the facts, Robbie. Don't forget.
Case closed.
Do you remember what he said in his book?
Case closed.
Do you remember what he said in his book? He said in his book, I quote, he wanted to smash Arsene's face in. That's what he said. Now, if you remember, they were both on the touchline. He tried to tell Arsene to move back. How dare you? You're not the full official. That's why Arsenal shoved him. It's a shame. Arsenal just shoved him onto the pitch. That's the only thing he didn't want. He should have shoved him onto the pitch.
See the difference.
But the thing is, Robbie, now you're saying about...
Hypocrite.
You're saying, no, Emma Hayes is a hypocrite because she blamed it on male aggression. Male aggression that, if we're serious, has a lot of victims. That's disgraceful.
But this is a lot of male aggression right now.
No, it's not male aggression.
Oh, you mean
male aggression is violence.
No, look how you're aggressive.
No.
Can hear it now, your voice. You're intimidating in the time.
No, I'm not intimidating anyone. See, don't laugh because she blamed male aggression. That's disgusting.
No, man.
Because the real victims of male aggression suffer that forever. How dare you say that?
But you don't have to be physical to be aggressive.
But she was the one aggressive.
You can speak aggressive.
Okay then, Robbie.
You can look aggressive.
Fair enough. Robbie,
Double standards.
Robbie, if Jonas shoved her, where would he be?
Double
He would be out of
standards.
football. He's double standards. for Emma
Double
Hayes.
standards.
She's
Anyway, listen, we got
disgusting.
some questions for you.
Disgusting. It should be football jail where she belongs forever.
We got some questions coming up for you in Ask Ty. So, did I also, I got you Ediyaat of the week. Did I get you Boohooman of the week?
Yeah, we did that.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest. Well done to Nottingham Forest. They were the Boohooman of the week.
well
And
done.
on Boohoo, don't forget,
Congratulations.
clothing like what I got here, there's an Ice Cube t-shirt, right?
Ice Cube.
You can get yourself 10% off, an additional 10% off if you use the code AFTV10. Do that right now. Big up to the guys from Boohooman. Click the link in the description. Christmas is coming.
Yes.
Their clothing is very reasonably priced, and you get an extra 10% off. What are you waiting for? Get your Christmas presents, man.
Yeah.
Get your Christmas presents in right now. So big them up. Another subject for you and you. The news that came out today, and let me just give it to you. David Coote, the referee who was suspended. The Premier League have officially sacked David Coote. He's been sacked. The PGMOL said they've done a thorough investigation into his conduct, and he was sacked. Remember, he was suspended. Has now been sacked, and they went on to say David Coote's actions were found to be in serious breach of the provisions of his employment contract. And remember, with David Coote, he said all these things, derogatory things about Jurgen Klopp and Scousers.
Racist.
And he also was then, filmed, well, he filmed it and sent it to somebody of him snorting a white powder. We don't know what that white powder is.
Yeah.
But snorting a white powder. I just talked about it. I just talked about it.
Yeah.
So you're sending me nuts here.
Don't blame me.
You know what? It's this guy because he keeps going on about Emma Hayes.
He's trying to blame me.
Now I've gone
He's trying
mad.
to blame me.
I've officially lost it. You know what?
People at home are watching live show like, wait, did he rewind? Let's
You
go
know what,
again.
people? I apologise, man. He's made me lose it, man.
Rewind.
You know what it is? It gets into your head. It gets into your head because he keeps going on about Emma Hayes. Every week you come in.
Because she's a
I
disgrace.
want you to make a promise, right? That when you come on this show, you've said enough now today. You don't talk about Emma Hayes again because you've even thrown me off.
No, but that's not my fault, Robbie. The funny
I
thing,
apologise, people.
Somebody. You see, look.
I need a vodka in this.
Obviously, other drinks are available. The thing is, you know what? You see Emma Hayes. That's how easy it is. Look, sorry. That's all you have to say. Sorry.
All right, let me get into. See
how easy that was.
I haven't done Ask Ty yet, have I?
Fulham fans, sorry.
For being nobodies, yeah.
Ask Ty.
Yeah.
Right?
And I've got a few things to say as well.
I ain't done this yet. This question coming from Shile2323. He says, do Arne Slot and Enzo Maresca make you start doubting Arteta and his process considering the instant impact they've had?
Never, because they haven't won anything yet. So next question, thank you.
What about you on that, Yardi?
Not really. I kind of agree that they haven't
done anything
won
yet.
anything yet because technically, like, remember, Arteta came in and he won a FA Cup straight away. So if these guys go on, if one of them goes on and win a FA Cup, it's almost like, okay, well, you Arteta did that when he
People
first
do
came.
forget that, innit?
I know they forget that as well. So it's like, but
these guys haven't won the league yet, but they can do.
And some
both of them could do.
And you see with the alright, so let me explain something. You see with Liverpool, yeah, like it's not like Slot came in and loads of players left and loads of players come in. He's coming to a team that is already
didn't have to overhaul. Michail did.
They've already been. Arteta's created a whole new team where Slot's come in and he's got given a great team. And let's be real.
Maresca hasn't had to do nothing as well. He's got the team.
No, but that's what I'm saying. And then with Chelsea now, he's come in to a team that last season Chelsea were bad. Let's be real, they were bad.
But they still had a good squad.
Invested a lot into this team.
Exactly.
So he came into a team, a club that has 38 players. he must can pick 11 good ones out of that and make it work. So
exactly.
You know what I mean? So
make it work.
It's like when you look at those things, it's like
work.
The difference where I look on with Arteta is he had to rebuild
absolutely
a whole squad to get them to where they are now. So now it's like, it's different.
Right. And please say what team you support, please, if you're brave enough.
Why did they have to say what team they support?
Because I want to know the angle.
Do they have to be an Arsenal fan to ask you a question?
No, I just want to know the angle. I want to know the angle. Like the wrestler, I want to know where the angle
Ty, who would you take in their prime? A prime Cristiano Ronaldo or a prime Messi? That's from GFFFDD234.
Ooh. I know what I take.
That's a great question, but I could never pick an ex-cheat. So it'd have to be Messi. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. I think. That's very difficult.
I'll take Messi.
That's very difficult. I probably would. I don't know. That's very hard. I can't even answer. That's very difficult.
He wants an answer. Just ask Ty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't ask you to sit on the fence, did he? He asked you to answer the question.
It's not a life.
Which one?
You know, it's not a life or death situation. Just.
Can we talk about David Coote again? Just joking.
That's the best joke you've told all day.
I'm only kidding. That's difficult.
All right, put it this way. Put it this way. If you could pick one of the prime Ronaldo or prime Messi to put into this Arsenal team now,
into our team.
think about which one would suit this Arsenal team.
It's just only a tiny bit. It'd probably be Messi, but only a tiny bit. But then I would say the reason why it's Messi because I see Messi. You know, he had to have hormone injections. You know, he came from Argentina, so you know what he did is just incredible. Even though Ronaldo was a brilliant, he'd just be Messi, but only by touch.
Abdallah Magia 8739 says, does Ty believe Arsenal will finish ahead of Chelsea without a proven striker bought in January?
You're damn right I do. Next question, thank you. That was simple enough. Thanks for the question. What? It's true. Yeah, you're damn right I do. You're damn right. And also, not only do I believe that our men will finish ahead of Chelsea in the league, I think our women will finish ahead of Chelsea women in the league as well.
You feel like Arsenal will finish above Liverpool in the league this season?
Absolutely. Like I said, I think we're going to win the league. I've seen nothing.
Yeah, it's the wrong person to ask because he'd say that.
To change.
Even if he's even flipping in Man United's position, he'd say that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Gabe M says, Uncle Taiwo, sounds like Emma broke up with you.
Well, listen. Listen, no. Listen, don't try to make it any relationship.
John Jones says, question for Ty and the panel. No, you're chatting nonsense. Ty and the panel, Tupac or Biggie?
Oof. Whoa. Well, then that's
Biggie for me.
That's straight. Yeah. That's straight. But Biggie, you know, Tupac had some great tunes. You know, like Keep Your Head Up, fantastic. You know, California Love. You know. To live and die in LA, but it's got to be Biggie Smalls for one of my favourite ever hip hop records. Even though we talked a lot of rubbish, God rest their souls, in it. No, it's true. Talked a lot of bad-minded nonsense lyrics, but One More Chance, the remix, is one of my favourite ever hip hop songs. When he starts lyrically rhyming about Hyundai Excel, meet me at 12. Fantastic. So it's got to be Biggie, but respect to Tupac and God rest both their souls.
You said enough now.
No. But the thing is, now listen, that one. Sorry, Robbie. That one. Say that. Don't try to start condoning what Emma did by saying, why would I be in a relationship with her to say that she's wrong?
Yeah,
she knows what she's doing.
All right. No more Emma Hayes talk, right?
Nonsense.
We got a poll actually in the chat, and it says, who would you buy in January? Or who would you try and buy in January if you was Arsenal? Isak, Gorkarez, or Sesko? Who would you want?
Well,
Yardi.
Isak. Yeah, I'll go.
Ty?
I just think because Premier League, he's in the league already. He's played in the league.
Well, out of those three or anyone?
Out of those, or anyone? Just so you know.
Anyone, if I could.
Out of those three, because they're the more.
Out of those three.
But who was you thinking about anyway? Why you asked out of them three?
Well, I'm thinking about someone like Victor, if he can get his
Victor Osimhen.
Yeah, I think it'd be fantastic for us.
But a couple of shows ago, you say you don't want him.
No. I want him as long as he can check his ego.
Yeah, you're right. He did. Yeah. He said because of what he did at Nigeria.
I said if he could check his ego. That's what I mean. You can check his ego.
See, ever since he saw Calvin Bassey yesterday, Nigerian player.
No, Calvin is not.
He's going back on everything.
No, I'm not going back on Emma Hayes. She's a disgrace.
They're not going back to Emma Hayes.
No, I wasn't with her. So don't try that nonsense. I went with her.
By the way, in that poll, Isak 55%, Gorkarez 35%, Sesko 10%. Guys, of course, we've got a game coming up on Wednesday. Monaco in the Champions League. Following Balogun could be making his return to the Emirates. Important game for Arsenal. Really does put us in the driving seat if we can win that game. But Monaco have been doing pretty well this season, although they did lose on the weekend in their game against Marseille, which was a bit of a derby.
Commiserations to Fulham.
How are you feeling about the game, Yardi?
No, I feel good. The only thing is, again, it's just going to depend on the players that are available. So is Gabriel going to be back? Is Calafiori going to be back? I mean, if we see a lineup of Calafiori, Timber, Gabriel and Saliba, then I'll feel a lot more like, we but
what's wrong with Gabriel? Why is
I don't know.
What's the explanation on why he's not playing?
Well, remember he came off.
He came off when he got punched in the head at West Ham, and we ain't seen him since.
Yeah, it was
is it
that
concussion?
Game, it was.
Could be.
It was that game.
But why don't they say?
Yeah, well, they don't want to say. We like to keep. It's good to keep cards close to your chest, so nobody knows.
It was that game as well. So but hey, man,
close to what chest? Just if it's concussion, why don't we know?
Yeah, we should.
We know there's protocols around that why a player shouldn't play. I don't know. I just want to know what's wrong.
Yeah, because remember, which game Party wasn't at? West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham. Yeah.
And we didn't even know why Party went there.
No. Yeah, no.
It's like it's all a secret now. With all, I don't get it, man.
But you confident we'll get that win?
Yeah, we should. I know. I am. Yes, I am. I am confident we'll get the win. I'm confident we will start winning games. It's just I want to start seeing some more convincing wins that it's not just relying on a corner.
If we was ever to lose that game, right, or whatever, the talk's going to be, look, Balogun's gone to finger, we haven't got a striker. It's an important game, Ty.
Very important.
Got to win these home games if we are to progress. Of course,
we have to.
One of our best performances and results of the season was that win away at Sporting.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
But Monaco have been going well as well. Sporting were going brilliantly. Sporting was second in that table.
Yeah.
Monaco have been going well as well, though they did lose their last game in the Champions League as well. This is so important that we win this game.
It is with it as well is that teams like that, they're going to come to play us. They're not going to come and sit back to get a
Will they?
They will. They're going to come and want to play. They're going to come to
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, they will. I'm telling you.
You think so?
And they will open up. I think so.
I don't know.
They're not
open up. I hope they do open up.
They're not going to sit back and they're not doing that. They're going to open up.
Yardi.
All right, we'll see. But
I think they might possibly will.
Do a Fulham.
A lot of these teams, especially
they won't
in Europe,
Fulham,
they're just going to be counter-attack. I can't see Monaco coming and gumming on the front.
No, they're going to try. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're going to try play us like that. That's what I'm saying.
You think so?
I think they will press us as well for the ball playing from the back. So that will be for us. What you notice with other teams is that they're happy for us to start playing from the back and they just sit back and wait for us to come up. You understand what I mean? Where in a game like this, I think they will be pressing. So it will give us the chance now of maybe getting some goals from open play.
Yeah, we're just looking at some of the stats around it. Let's just, it's the top 8 teams in this new format that go through, right?
Yep.
Monaco currently in 8th. Okay. Arsenal in 7th.
Yes.
Both of us on the same amount of points, 10 points. So we've both got the same amount of points. Monaco, as I said, did lose their last game. They lost against Benfica in the Champions League. They lost 3-2. I think they had a man sent off in that game. And they lost that game. We, of course, beat Sporting. They've been going pretty well in their league, been winning most games until the weekend when they lost against Marseille. A bit of a local derby, that game. They did lose to Marseille. And we all remember that time. We remember that time we played them in the Champions League. That was the time when, you know what? I always remember that game because that was the time when I saw you talking to Arsene Wenger. Remember that?
Well, Monaco.
Yeah, remember you always used to say to me, you talked to Wenger after games.
And you didn't believe me.
I didn't believe you. And then that day we lost to Monaco, remember?
Yes, unfortunately.
We lost to Monaco and Arsene Wenger pulled up and was talking to you and a couple of guys.
Legend.
And I remember I can say this now, I remember you saying to Arsene Wenger, don't worry, we'll get him in the second leg. And he goes, boy, I don't know, man. He goes, not in that voice, but he goes, these games to go away in the Champions League and win are very, very difficult.
Yeah.
And he was right, because they did knock us out. So, big game for Arsenal. Big game. 3 previous meetings against them in recent times, as I said. Champions League, we played them in the Emirates Cup, August 23, 1-1 draw. Played them in the Champions League, we beat them 2-0 away, but we lost 3-1 at home. That was the decisive one.
Yeah, we should have
2015 that was.
Yeah.
Big game for Arsenal. Really, if we do win that game, does put us into a real
Great
driving
position.
seat to
secure that to qualify for the next round.
And you want to finish in that top 8. There are a lot of clubs on 10 points, but you want to finish.
What do
in
you
that
do
8.
when you finish the top 8? You skip.
So if you finish in the top 8, you don't have to have them playoff games.
Yeah.
Them knockout games, which will be played sometime in January, early Feb. You don't want that, especially with the way the games are piling up for us as it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
So really, really important that we win
You
it.
automatically go to the last 16. Is that what it is?
Sorry?
You go to the last 16 automatically.
If you don't finish in that top 8.
Yes, I'm saying the top 8 is going.
So it's a total of 36 clubs in it. The clubs from 25 downwards get eliminated.
Yeah. I think PSG in there, no?
PSG are the 25th.
Where Real Madrid?
25th. Real Madrid are just above that in 24th. Imagine.
We'll qualify though.
Imagine, if you.
Imagine John Lennon, God rest his soul.
Right. So currently, say for instance, I think Villa in 9th place. Yeah. Currently, they play Real Madrid in a playoff. You don't want none of that.
Well, I know who's going through it. It ain't Aston Villa.
Well, listen, we don't want to be in that position.
No, we don't.
Right? Because Villa are only Villa are on the same amount of points as us, by the way.
Top 8 is where you need to be.
Big game for us. This game, I'm wondering if maybe, the manager even said to himself, boy, you know what? Gabriel can only play 1 of 2 games. I'm keeping him for the Monaco game.
Possibly.
It's a big game.
Could be.
Yeah, but we're home in it, so,
At home, it's a massive game.
It's home, but, home is different, isn't it?
Prediction, Yardy?
3-1. Actually, 3-0.
I actually said 3-1. Prediction?
I said 3-0.
Well, you know what I'm going to say, innit?
2-0.
But to be fair to me, I did say 2-0, and we did.
Yeah, that's only because you say
if you said 2-0, listen, if you said 2-0 every game, one of them might come true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I said that though.
It might come
Okay,
true.
well, you said 2-0 against West Ham. How did that work out? You said 2-0 against Sporting. How did that work out?
But hold on.
You said 2-0 against Nottingham Forest. How did that work out? You said 2-0 against Fulham. How did that work out?
But hold on. You just said Fulham. You just said Fulham twice.
Yeah, you said 2-0 against Fulham.
You said 2-0 against Chelsea. 2-0 against.
Yeah, you said 4-1 against Chelsea. You said
So like you already said, every now and again they're going to work out for you.
Wait, Robbie, wait. I'm just going on.
Don't try to be smart.
No, but wait. But are you gonna let me? Let me say. Let me thank you. I did also say in my fan camp after Manchester United, the legend that is Steve Harvey on the Steve Harvey show. Other programs are available. A broke clock is right twice a day. So I did say that, didn't I?
So you're right 2 times for the season.
No, I've been right more than I've been right a few times. I was right at the start of the season. I said 2-0 to us against Wolves.
That's just like saying you're playing lottery, just play one number at a time and hoping it comes in.
Well, it can come in.
Kaiser France.
Just change it up. Change it up.
Change it up. You still going 2-0?
2-0. Change it up, man.
Absolutely, 100%.
Why you not go like 1-1 1-0 or 3-0 or?
I could go for 3-0, but listen, 2-0, tried and tested for me.
Okay.
Go on, Robbie.
All Kaiser fans are not happy with you at all.
Well, I don't care. Why?
He says, please, Ty, stop this anti-feministic behaviour.
No, but it's not anti-feminism.
We live in a feministic world. You need to learn from this.
No. Listen, don't.
He says, please don't scream at me as well. That fears me.
No. Okay. I will scream at you. I will scream. Don't try to say no, because this ain't no sexist woman thing. Emma Hayes is a disgrace. The fact that she's a woman is nothing to do with it, okay? Because if a man ever shoved a woman like that, he would have been sacked. He wouldn't have been up on the chart. And the fact she didn't apologise, that she wasn't even cited, is even more of this, because I don't try no sexist nonsense, okay? Don't try that, because that's nothing to do with it. Because she said, and I'll tell you again, and I'm not bringing this up, she said she blamed male aggression.
She said, don't shout at him as well.
Okay, well, listen then, innit? So listen then, innit? I don't have to shout at you. I like Ted's first shout.
You're being very aggressive.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
lot of aggression.
But I'm not shoving anyone, am I?
Well,
I'm like Emma. I'm not shoving anyone, am I?
But it feels
I'm
like
not
it.
shoving. I'm shoving.
Feels like
I'm
it.
not, but that's what Emma did, and it's alright, innit? So if I shove you, not that I would shove, it's alright, innit? It's alright to shove you, innit?
Yeah, well,
Talking about Antifa, don't try that nonsense.
Very aggressive behaviour.
No, you can say what you want. I didn't shove anyone, did I?
Look how Unreal look on you.
Very aggressive.
Look how Unreal look on you behind.
Legend. He's
No,
over there.
look him, look on you behind.
I'm looking
yeah,
there.
looking at him, I look on you behind.
And looking there.
My thing,
Legend.
look at this
Look at him
guy.
screaming. He can't believe what Emma did as well. Nonsense. Don't try that
There's
rubbish.
a few people in the chat who are supporting you. He-Man
Thank you.
says, mate, calm down.
You calm down.
Stop provoking. He's not on about you, he's on about friends here.
Oh.
Kaiser says, calm down with his feministic stuff,
Exactly.
Kaiser.
It's nothing
Right?
to do with that. It's nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with that. I'm not. Listen, I'm not dissing Emma. Don't try. I'm not dissing Emma because she's a woman. Okay, I'm not dissing her. I'm dissing her because of the fact that what she done is disgraceful. And somebody did say that she's a mother. So if she's a mother, she should know even better. Can you imagine? So if her children did that, she's going to say, it's all right to do that. She's going to tell them they're wrong. Nonsense.
True. Now listen to Tyre, man. Tyre makes sense.
Tell me that rubbish, man. Tell me that
only
rubbish.
Arsenal players and club members
when Arsene Wenger shoved Mourinho...
It was the greatest thing I've ever seen. It was the greatest thing.
People,
but I remember...
it's time to end the show.
But hold on. I've got three things...
hypocrite.
No, I've got three things to say.
Absolute hypocrite.
But hold on.
You're an absolute hypocrite.
Sorry, it's Emma. I've got three things to say.
No.
Were they both women? Wasn't that man to man? That wasn't a man.
It don't
pushing a
matter.
woman. That's exactly. So if Jonas had shoved Emma, it would be a different thing we're talking now. It would be a different conversation, wouldn't it? The one who's saying
It would
about
be different.
No,
because you wouldn't have a problem with it.
No, I would have a problem with it. Of course I would. But the one who's saying about anti-feminism, if Jonas had ever shoved Emma, let's see what you'd say then.
Brother Seven says you need to tell Ty Joey Barton to calm down as well.
Yeah,
right?
Joey Barton to calm down.
Anyway, as I said, you're a hypocrite. Anyway, we've come to the end.
Robbie, before we go, please, I've got three things to say, please. Joey Biden is a disgrace as well. Three things to say, please. Thank you. First of all, I should have said it before. First of all, it's a bit late, so I have to say congratulations to lovely Amanda Ilestat.
Right.
This is very, very late because she and her partner did have a daughter on August the 30th, so this is very late, Amanda. I do apologise.
August the 30th?
Yes.
We're nearly at Christmas now, and you two, that's a bit late. That's very late.
It is very late.
Baby, they're solid soon.
He'd be like, he'd be sending her, a card on a newborn, and the baby's like 15.
Yeah, well, it's earlier than Emma's apology.
He'd be doing
He'd
be doing like one of those reveals, and the baby's like 1 year old. Oh my God.
It's earlier than Emma Hayes' apology, isn't it? But yeah, so they had a lovely daughter called Mila, so congratulations to them. And she's back into training now with Victoria and Palova, aka the Magnum Woman, because you can never get the ball off her. Second of all, just congratulations to our women for thrashing Aston Villa women 4-0. 2 goals from Alessio Russo and a goal from Beth Mead and Stina Blackstenius. Commiserate to Aston Villa, who also have a legend for us in their team in Jordan Noms and Anna Patton, who used to play for us. And last and thirdly, it's the Women's FA Cup to the 4th round today at 7 o'clock. Thank you. And good luck to...
now.
Good luck.
It's happened already.
Oh, is it 7 o'clock?
Yeah, you missed it.
We hasn't started yet. Oh, yeah, but don't worry. It'll be 2 ex-Manchester United players as well, so don't worry about that.
Who you don't want to get, Nigeria?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't know. No. No, obviously, we want to avoid... I'm sorry. We want
Chelsea away.
No. I don't care about that. We want to avoid anyone, but listen, who we get is who we get. But let's hope we get a favourable draw. So, and good luck to all our teams. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we talk about David Cook again? Look at Robbie's face. And he tried to blame me. He tried to blame me.
I need time off. I mean, like...
Oh, by the way, before we go, that's the question.
Please, we're gone.
Robbie, just one question. I want to ask 3 of us. What is your favourite Ice Cube song? Because you got Ice Cube.
You ask yourself a question?
No, 3 of us. I'll say mine. Robbie, what's your favourite Ice Cube?
I actually don't have one.
You don't?
No.
Okay, Robbie.
Probably one of the Public Enemy songs or something like that.
Okay, Robbie, what's your favourite Ice Cube song?
My favourite Ice Cube song is Goodbye. Thank you very much for watching the show. Don't forget to use the code AFTV10 to get an additional
Today was a good day. That's my favourite.
10% off all Boohooman clothing. As I
know
said,
that
Christmas
song. I like that
is
song.
fast approaching, right? So with Christmas fast
ones that's
approaching, you can get if you've got a brother, if you've got a dad,
Other holidays are available.
get yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. To people that celebrate. Like Kwanzaa, well done. Boy, this show is just made up. Look at that, man. Superb.
Click the link in the description, scan the QR code on the screen, get yourself an additional 10% off. Guys, I'm going on to sleep. I just need a rest from this guy. You know what I mean? The amount of energy he saps out of you.
Insomnia.
Goodbye.
Insomnia.
And don't forget, check out all of our content. We've got a Monaco preview coming up. Right, the guys are at the ground today filming that. And of course, we'll be speaking to fans after the game. And we've got a big watch along to that Monaco game.
Yes.
Make sure you check out here on AFTV. Take care.
Good luck to all our teams. Emma Hayes, you're a disgrace. Peace.